got to hurry up and take this Allis chalmers back to the owner. I'm starting to like this power steering here a little too much. Riding around looking at the corn. Woo. Look at this right here. Like a T8. Really neat. Call it a power divider. Well, this Allis chalmers tractor is not mine. It belongs to a 93-year-old farmer that's down the road from me. Known him all my life. He's been after me about a year to work on this thing. Got a little unique story behind it, you know. In this, I done a little interview with him, and if you're interested in any more of his interviews and stories, I can see if I can get some more from him. I do a lot of mechanical stuff for him. Like I say, he's been after me well over a year to work on this thing. I didn't know what I was gonna run into when, flipped over backwards, it was turned off, and now what kind of internal engine damage and how big of a project I was going to be in and all that good stuff. But he's still farming, okay? I'm going to switch the camera around. I'm going to show you what he did all by himself, and then I explain some more stuff that he does all by himself. If you want a tour of his farm or any more of his farming stories, be glad to tell you, but I can give you an idea of what he still does today at 93 years old. And he is a great inspiration to me. He brought that tire new and brought it home and mounted it and put it on this tractor all by himself. He has not put the other one on there and do not want me putting it on there. He wants to put it on there himself. He just wanted me to get it running and riding where he can crank it up and drive it and get it running and everything working on it. And then this is the stuff that keeps him out the house, if it makes any sense. That's why he wants to do it himself. He's gonna come out, he's gonna straighten the sheet metal up, and he's gonna sand it down, and then he's gonna get me to come after he get it cleaned up like he wants it to satisfy himself. He's gonna get me to spray it sooner or later. But he's got the wheel waste in at the house too. He borrowed them off of it for something else. But over 40 years ago, his son flipped it over backwards, pulling a skid of logs, and they couldn't get it to start back, and it's been under the shed ever since. He's been after me for at least a year to get it running from him. And I found he pulled it out himself and put the new tires on and tried to straighten up some of this stuff by himself. And I finally went down there and took over. But stay tuned in the video. It's a little interview of him in here. And it's a cold start here. Oh, I hope it don't make a fool of me. But stay tuned in the video. I do a little interview with him in it, and I hope you enjoy. If you want some more of his farming stories or interviews with him, I try to get some more. Said I ain't never really asked him to do no videos because I know he don't understand what I'm doing. But anyway, enjoy the video.
I was great, and the log was dragging the ground and hit a stump. And when the log hit the stump, but I've been trying to pull it, just come on backward.
This young fella is 93 years old. Tends a herd of cows every day. Does all the hay, the fence work, the whole works. You can haul them to the market too, don't you?
Yeah,
He hauls his own cows to the market, sells them, fencing, feeding them, the whole works. Years ago, 40 years ago or more, this was his log skidder, and his son was driving it, and he had a skid of logs behind it, and it had it too low to the ground, and it snagged a stump, and it stood it up in the air and flipped it clean over backwards. His son jumped off of it before it went all the way over. And that's why the sheet metal is all mangled up on it. y'all just pulled it home, put it under the shed after that.
Yeah, yeah.
It sat under the shed after that. But he gonna try to put it in the hayfield or something now. He don't really know what he's gonna do with it yet. But we got it running pretty decently.
Yep.
We got it battery charging. Got it charging. He gonna take it home Monday. He's Reverend Moore, so you gonna get it Monday, not Sunday.
Yeah.
Right, Monday, not Sunday.
Not Sunday.
Yeah. But he is 93 years old, believe it or not. Still farming.
Yeah.
And done farmed it all of them pigs, the cows, tobacco.
Yeah, tobacco, soybean, corn, I've done it all.
How many acres of tobacco you had? 25 acres of tobacco. How about, well, you told me the acreage on the corn.
I planted 100 acres of corn.
100 acres of corn.
Up on the outside of, not the Walmart, what is it? Up there, what is it? Get the red light and turn.
Yeah, I've been town.
Home Depot. Yeah, ain't that Home Depot?
Yeah, up there where all rich folk
at. Somebody up there had some land. I planted 100 acres of corn up there.
Yeah.
And had some beans over behind Holiday Inn back there in there. I had red land all up there.
How many pigs you say you were running? Over 500?
I had 500.
Over 500 head of pigs.
Yes, sir.
93 years. You done seen a lot.
I've seen a whole lot of stuff.
Seen a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah, I've been through a whole lot of stuff.
Well, I've been through a whole lot of stuff.
Yes, sir.
Highs and lows. Highs and lows.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I want to show you his D17. This is a D17 Allis Chalmers. I thought it was a funny, unique, well, not a funny story, but a unique story how it got turned over backwards that long ago. But one thing, the firing in the carburetor was really, and the wires was a little cobbled up, but he got most of it back straight. He's going to take it home, and when he get done with his hay, and he's going to tweak on the sheet metal some more, try to get some more dents out of it. All the rest of the little small stuff, he's going to do that himself. He just wanted me to get it running and riding where he can hit the key on it and go. And the hitch, this thing's got an Allis Chalmers hitch on it. What's this thing called? Snap coupler hitch. Unique just to Allis Chalmers. I got some arms over here. We might try to retrofit some, but he's got a hay cutter and a hay baler, a lot of hay equipment. He can just hook on the drawbar there and still use the tractor without the hitch. But he's going to get it everything else like he wanted, and then do the hitch later. We was thinking about putting a top link bracket in here, and then put them two forward arms in here like this, and then put the arms up straight up there and just take all this stuff off. Yes, this is what he had on here for the pull logs with, something like that. Well, I'll show you him. 93 years old, still farming, got a whole herd of cows. Does the hay, the fence work, selling them, everything by itself.
Yes, sir.
All right, thanks for watching.